Another glorious Friday night in the UFL. The end of Week 12 started where it ended. Prime time. We had to show it to you. 3-0 Phoenix over Dakota. You say, first quarter, only a field goal. There's not much going on in this game. Wrong. Fumble recovered by Ndami Njuka. He's into the end zone for the score. 10-0. Then flag. Picked off. Taken back the other way by Adam Watts. 8th pick of the season. Phoenix scores again on defense. Thank you, sir. I'll have another. No, you won't. Dakota finally able to make something happen on offense. TJ Horn in the back of the end zone for the score. 17-7. The Rhinos finally have a pulse. Joe Tillo. Andy Sands. Beautiful catch on the sideline. Then Tillo. 25 seconds to go in the first half. First touchdown of the season for Matthias Sansbino. Last play before the first half. Billy, where are you throwing that? Picked off, another score. 3 defensive touchdowns in 1 quarter for Phoenix. They're up 31-7 in the third. Will Edwards says, I can do it too. Pick 6 Dakota. 2-point try fails, 31-13. Rhinos feeling some faith. J.R. Lyons into the end zone for the score, 31-20. Tillo's pass, knocked up in the air, picked off. Suki Padri makes the play. We're still in the third, now we're not. Start of the fourth quarter. It's the new running back for Dakota. That's Liam Seitz with his first career touchdown. Phoenix responds with a field goal, but it still gives Dakota an opportunity to take the lead. And an opportunity they would capitalize on. TJ Horn, too big, too fast. 66 yards for the game-leading score. Dakota, 35-34. And then again, inside 2 minutes, scored 35 points in the second half. 22 points in the fourth quarter. Erased a 31-7 deficit in a comeback for the ages. 42-34, the Rhinos snap a 2-game losing streak and improve to 8-3. Emmanuel Blackman, go get it! Pass caught at the 11-yard line. Beautiful catch, but it only resulted in 3. The Huskies are 5-5 on the fringe of the Great West playoff standings. Minnesota, 2-8 coming into the game, but they're one of their 2 wins was against these Portland Huskies earlier in the season. Portland trying to even the score. That's what Minnesota did at the half. 6-6. Just a bunch of field goals in the first 2 quarters, but that would change in the second half. Minnesota with the pick. That was Anderson's second of the game. Doug Falk on a play fake. Watch this ball. Donnie Allegheny right at the pylon. Gets the feet in. Beautiful. 13-9. Portland's got the special teams game going on. Or do they? Handle the ball much? Picked up and taken to the house. The Chippers up 20-9. Portland's got to find an answer. They find Teray Wright. 4 yards on just 5 carries in the first half. He was big time for Portland in the second half. Just a little sidestep to the left. He's into the end zone. 20-15 after a questionable accepted penalty call by Minnesota. Blackman converts the 2-point conversion. 20-17, it's just a 3-point game. How would Minnesota respond? Doug Falk to Donnie Allegheny down to the 31-yard line. Then watch this. Falk fumbled in the red zone last week. Read option keeper. Not going to fumble today. 22-yard rushing touchdown. Makes it 27-17. Portland would hang around. Get a field goal with 5.5 to go. Then get the football back. Down just 7. Blackman to the sideline. Complete. Then fake to right. Blackman, end zone, got it. Tie game. 2-minute offense, Minnesota, what you got? Falk, Allegheny, down to the 30-yard line, and then a face mask, tacks on 15 more. 3rd and goal at the 1. Watch Dalton Brown, boom, what a block. And just a glimmer of hope for Minnesota as Doug Falk fits that into the tightest of windows. We're down to 12 seconds. I don't have time to stumble over my words. And Portland doesn't have any time, period. Emmanuel Blackman says, oh my gosh, We've been here before. Portland runs out of time. They fall to 5-6. They get swept by Minnesota. And the Chippers have won 2 of their last 4 games. Payne Price getting San Diego rolling. The Wildcats, a rare loss. Got blown out in Fresno last week. How would they handle San Jose coming into their house? Winners of 3 straight and challenging them for the Pacific Division lead. They'd handle it just fine. R.E. Mills says, I got 17 catches in the first 10 games. I want more looks. That's a 19-yard touchdown. Then it's Holdorf on the move, 40 yards on his first 4 carries. He's got San Diego moving. Did not throw an incompletion in the first half. Completed his first 15 passes of the game, including that one to Sir Jefferson in the back of the end zone, 14-0. End of the first half, San Diego splits the posts, goes up 17-0. Halfway through the third quarter, San Diego does the same thing, 20-0. But San Jose is keeping things somewhat close. Nate Hall, quiet day in his second start for San Jose, but does get the first down there. They would settle for a 51-yard field goal, but at least San Jose is on the board. 20-3, 6:14 to go in the fourth quarter of play, and Zach Holdorf puts up a rainbow ball that even a leprechaun would be proud of. Rochelle Johnson, over the shoulder, beauty from 46, made it 27-3. What we didn't have time to show you in this highlight is San Jose missing on a 1st and goal for the one opportunity. It ended up being 4th and goal. Nate Hall tries the deep ball too, and Brian shoots, gets on his ladder, picks that one off. Payne Price, 24 yards on 12 carries in the first half. He embarrassed San Jose, a depleted Outlaws defense, tired of chasing after that man. Big number 32 all over the Outlaws, ended up rushing for over 100 yards. San Jose tacks on a field goal at the end of a surprising blowout, 30-3. San Diego back on top of the Pacific Division at 8-3. Finally, New Orleans at Washington. The Claws and Knights, both 4-5 coming into the night, and New Orleans a bit slippery, 4-6 I should say. Whisker Lafouche gets his 7th rushing touchdown of the season, 7-0 Claws early. The Lafouche and company would face trouble midway through the second quarter as Ray Chapatulas is chopped down for a safety. 7-2. Washington tacks on 3 more. We got a baseball game going on in the nation's capital, 7-5. 13 seconds to go before the half, and Chapatulas is going to get him down to the 38, and then Lafouche is going to have just enough time to get the Claws into field goal range and tack on a 43-yarder. 10-5 New Orleans on top of Washington at the break, late third quarter. Lafouche trying to extend the lead, would convert the first down for 10, and then convert again down the sideline inside the 20, down to the 18, 9 of 15 at that point. Lafouche throws his 6th passing touchdown of the season right there. 17-5 New Orleans. Washington needs a pulse offensively. How about Eric Kilgore? Oh, gave him the stanky leg. See you later. 72 yards. Kilgore, touchdown. And Washington has life. It was the longest run for Kilgore of the season by 39 yards. Field goal is good. It's a 2-point game. New Orleans has to respond. 6 minutes to go. Cameron Bailey on the receiving end of that one. Cameron Bailey on the receiving end of this one. Whisker Lafouche dialed in. A major response from the Claws when they could have packed it up and said, Washington, you got this. Ray Chapatulas in the end zone. That's 9 minutes in UFL heaven.